Hey guys, it's Heather. I'm here to do a what's in my gym bag video. I just thought maybe it'd be a little bit useful to let you guys know what I pack besides your standard, I guess, towel, because there are things that you do need as far as that do help you get in better shape or hold your muscle, I guess. And you'll understand it as I guess, describe some of the things that I have in my gym bag. So here we go. Okay. I have an Under Armour gym bag, and I have to have bright colors because I'm a super happy person all the time. So to get started, in this side little compartment right here, I always keep a body spray, just so I don't smell funky, I guess. But I just keep that in there like before I work out or after I do weights. If I want to do cardio, I might go in there, use the restroom, spray myself, and put a little bit more deodorant on. Speaking of deodorant, I got a stick of that. Dove. I do keep this Max Freeze in here. This is pretty much like BioFreeze or like Icy Hot, something like that. If I do, it's been a while since I've been sore. Sometimes I get lactic acid knots in my back, which that's just a byproduct of working out. You know, your body, that's why it's good to get massages and stuff like that, you know, to break those up and release toxins. But I use this sometimes to relieve any kind of pains. Haven't had any in a while, cross my fingers. I do have another type of, this is Tiger Balm, same thing. I keep a lock in here because, I mean, never had any problems in the past, but I just like to lock things. Sometimes I'll throw my Kindle in this side pouch, and when it comes time to do cardio, I jump on an elliptical and I have my Kindle, and I can just go forever on that. So if I have my Kindle in here, I like to lock the locker. Then in there, all I have is headphones that I either use with my telephone or with my iPod. And I have an apple. That sounds really weird, but I always grab a piece of fruit for after your workout, because after you work out, you're using carbohydrates or your glycogen stores for energy to work out. So when you're done, you want to fulfill that with a simple carb, and a piece of fruit, specifically an apple that's a little bit higher in fiber, is really good to fill those glycogen stores, and your muscle has about 30 minutes to get those nutrients back. So I always pack an apple, and I put it in this side pouch because I don't want it in here with like my funky stuff, I guess. In this side pouch over here, the only thing I keep in here, usually my headphones would have been in here. I have a side strap for my larger iPod, which I never use because it's old, but that's just still in there. And then my little iPod. So that way it's not in with anything else and it won't get scratched. In the main compartment, every morning when I wake up, I get my large water bottle, my blender bottle. I put ice in it and water, and then as you can see, it's a blue tint. That is actually branched chain amino acids. And what they do is when you're lifting weights, you are actually destructing your muscle. You're breaking it down. And the way that it builds is it's like, oh no, you're going to break me down again. So it actually builds up and it gets tight and it tries to, you know, it gets bigger to try to stop you from breaking it down again. Well, branched chain amino acids help you not to lose your muscle. Instead of having protein and having to go through digestion to use those amino acids, it's already the amino acid in that form. So it can, as you're breaking it down, it could replenish the muscle. So they're very good for, like, if you're doing cardio, instead of burning off your muscle, if you use branch chains, it'll help you retain your muscle. And I also notice when I don't use these, I actually get sore. So they stop me from being sore, which is awesome. And then this right here is actually, this is called Extend. This is in Grape Escape, it's my branched chain amino acids. It's a powder form. And you can get different kinds. This is actually kind of odd for me. I got this last minute because it was the only option, but This has artificial sweeteners. I do not like artificial sweeteners at all, but whatever. I'm just using it. I'm training for a competition right now, so I really want to make sure I have these. I don't want to get like super skinny or anything, so that'll help that. I do have these. These are called VersaGrips, and the way that they work, there's 2 of them. I put them on my hand, and I wrap it like this. And they stay on here. So if I want to pull, like do a movement where I'm pulling, I can take this and roll it in and grab it. So the bar is in there. So it helps me, it doesn't go into my wrist or cause carpal tunnel. It helps me hold on to dumbbells, you know. So it also, when you're doing pull-ups, it really helps. Like a lot of guys use the straps that wrap around, it's the same thing. So I have the VersaGrips, which you guys could have like gloves or something like that in there. I have a scoop of protein without any water, so I add the water when I'm there. Also, I do the apple and the protein because I have a half an hour to get my carbs and my protein back into my body when it's hungry still. A towel, just a little sweat towel. I never really use it, but it's in there. I have a hat in case I want to, you know, just work out, put in my headphones, have nobody bother me. Sometimes I'll use it, sometimes I won't. I have this belt, which is a weightlifting belt, and it's in purple, so it's girly. You actually put it around your waist, and when you're doing squats, if you're lifting really heavy weight, it stops you from arching your back, or it keeps you straight so you don't hinder or hurt your back, you know. You put it into your legs instead. I've got another Under Armour hat in there and another set of gloves. I do have this box, which is for my heart rate monitor. It has a strap that goes around here that picks up your heart rate, and then I have this, which I can use just as a watch, or I can pick up my heart rate. I'm actually going to do some cardio tonight, so I'm going to try to keep my heart rate lower so I'm burning fat instead of muscle. So I have that. It's been a while since I've used that. And then, well, these aren't really, this isn't really how I pack my bag. I just threw these in here because I'm going to practice posing, but these are my amazing the competition shoes, so I can practice posing with those on. But for the most part, that's it. I do have a fitness magazine in here that I like to read while I'm on the elliptical, which reminds me I have to grab my Kindle so I'm not bored as hell, because music just isn't enough for me. I can't stare straight. But anyways, guys, I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions as far as, I mean, I'm not a doctor or anything. I don't know that much, or, you know, but as far as nutrition, you know, everyone's body is different. I know it works for me, and I have a lot of friends who have helped out, and they lost weight and got in shape. So if you guys have any questions, like, feel free. I love to help. I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks.